So in the last video, we talked about how to find the area of a right triangle. So this is a right triangle here. And then in this video, we're going to talk about how to find the area of an isosceles triangle. Our first triangle here, we know it's a right triangle again because it's 90 degrees. So this is a right triangle. And then on our isosceles triangle, we know that it's an isosceles triangle because it has two side lengths that are the same length. So we would call that length A. And then this third side here would be B. So this is isosceles triangle. So let's start with the isosceles triangle here. If we remember, the formula for a triangle is to find the area. We do area equals 1/2 times base times height. And then so we can find our height. So our height would be this length right down the middle there, and then our base would be the same as last time. It would be this length right here. So that's our base, and then our height is in red. Okay, so just to show, if we were to slice this triangle right in half, we would get a new shape. And then let's go ahead and move that over here. Okay, so now we have 1/2 of the triangle. So let's go ahead and copy that. So now if we put these two triangles, it's actually equal to the area of our triangle over here on the left. So these two things are equal. We know that the area of a triangle is 1/2 of the quadrilateral. So if we just draw a rectangle around it right here, and then just for fun, let's make two new copies of that same side that we just made. So if we flip it around, we can kind of mess with our triangles here. If we flip it around like that, it actually does fit inside of our rectangle. So we'll just move this one too. And it's not exactly perfect, but if I were a perfect artist, this would be perfect. So now we can see we have a rectangle. In this specific scenario, we actually doubled our base and then the height stayed the same. And that gives us our rectangle that has the length times the width. So if we were to take half of that, again, remember if we cut that in half, if we took away these two triangles, it's actually just equal to this one triangle. So again, if we remember that the width is actually our base and the length is the height, this representation could be shown a little bit better by the formula area equals 1/2 base, because we took half of the base there, times the height, since we have two different copies of that original base from the triangle. So we can tell that our 1/2 base is equal to the width, and then the height is equal to the length, which is still that same area of the entire rectangle. I hope that helped you guys understand a little bit more how to find the area of a triangle that is not a right triangle.